this episode of Game Chasers.
Unreal. I cannot believe I'm wearing this effing shirt.
I have no problem at all beating somebody who's smaller than me.
We all were like, go dress up like Billy Mitchell.
Everyone knows Texas is a big state.
Which means we got a lot of games here, and it's our job to find them. Hey, I'm Billy.
And I'm Jay.
We've known each other since the 90s. We've been gamers all our lives.
And now we're collectors.
Join us on our epic quest to rescue retro games from the dustbins of obscurity.
And give them a proper home in our game rooms.
We heard about this flea market called Bird's Flea Market in Cleburne, Texas, so we're gonna go out there. Rumor has it, it's an untapped source. So we're heading down 174, and we just took the wrong turn, had to backtrack.
Well, the main flea market we came down here to check out is actually only open on Wednesdays. Makes no sense to me, I don't know. But we were able to find an unmarked flea market. We had no idea it was here, and it's on the side of the road. Unfortunately, it looks like it's pretty much dead. I mean, there's like 2 or 3 tents up, but you know, we'll go ahead and get out. And I mean, we're here, right? Might as well go check it out.
I'm about to hit you, Billy, I swear to God.
Oh, this lady has a lot of stuff here. She's got Super Nintendo, she's got Nintendo, she's got Sega Genesis, she's got Atari, and she's only selling them for $2 a piece.
Contra Force. Why not? I'll get that.
Contra Force.
I come across the rare and elusive Contra Force on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I don't get that one either. Crazy Creatures?
Dude, I've been looking for Contra Force.
Have you?
Yeah.
The look on his face was freaking priceless. He had this look of utter disbelief that I actually found a game like that. And on top of that, the lady was only asking $2 for it.
I'm a huge Contra fan. I've been looking for Contra Force for a while now. I've got all the old school games. Now, granted, Contra Force isn't really a Contra game.
What's up? None? You're good. Let me see that real quick.
Dude, come on.
Dude.
Hey, this is one of the few games. It's Chippendale 2 and this.
I know, but I found it first.
So Billy's sitting here whining, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I wanted that game. I got a list, this and that. And I was like, okay, I'll give you the game.
Unbelievable.
Here, you can have it, dude.
Yes. I knew he wanted it. I was actually going to buy it and give it to him. It's $2, but, you know, he was crying that much. I said, screw him, let him pay for it himself.
So me and Jay are looking through the games to make sure that we're not overlooking anything else like a Bubble Bobble Part 2 or Little Samson or something like that. And I look over here to the right and lo and behold, freaking the cameraman, the Dongo, has put the camera on the table and he's rummaging through the games himself.
I think something went off in his head like, wait a minute, I need some games too, and was like, screw it.
That somebody had to shoot it, so I picked up the camera.
Whoa, your tone. It's all wrong. You do it again. Stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
I got 22.
Is this the Dongo stack? He's
Yeah.
got what, $40 worth?
Bigfoot is definitely real, along with the chupacabras.
Actually, give me the 20. I'll use 10.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I
2 10s.
I should be getting 50 back.
It was one of those times where everybody walked away with a good haul, some decent games, some good fillers. I think in total we spent $80 and got something like 42, 43, 44 games or something. So I'd say it was worth stopping.
I've known Billy for
Well, we had a really great find at this flea market. We would have never found it if we hadn't have taken the wrong turn. And I guess that really just goes to show you that sometimes going down the wrong path can lead to great treasure. It's almost a reflection on life, if you will.
I want a freaking root beer and the ice cream.
We are headed off to the 2011 Comic-Con in Irving, Texas.
We go to these every year, and there's always at least 1 or 2 people selling games, and so hopefully we'll get lucky with this one too.
Put your shirt on. About the shirt, I don't think I can do it, dude.
Regina, my wife, she thought it'd be a good idea to buy us Star Trek uniforms for the convention to get in the spirit of things.
She says, well, I got shirts for you and Billy to wear. I'm like, okay, what kind of shirts? She says they're Star Trek shirts.
I can't wear a stupid Trekkie shirt, dude. Just can't do it. Sorry.
Put on the shirt.
Come on, Japheth. We'll do Star Wars next time.
Put on the shirt.
Jay absolutely hates everything Star Trek. In fact, if he even sees Patrick Stewart's face, he just goes insane with anger.
Put on the shirt.
Cousin only cause Regina spent money on it.
Thank you.
I didn't want to hurt Regina's feelings, so I wore the shirt.
You sent me a picture, was like, look what I got. And I was like, oh, great. I'm not gonna tell her I don't want to do this. Dude, really?
Hat come off too?
No, screw you. I'm real. I cannot believe I'm wearing this effing shirt. It's a principle. The sleeves are too short.
The sleeves are short on all of us.
So why don't we ditch the geek garb?
Stop it! Stop whining!
Live long and eat a dick. How about that one?
When they built this new convention center, they didn't think too much about parking. Parking was horrible. Billy almost got into a fight in the parking lot. It's we pull in, right? And you can go right or left. Where you go right, there's no opening. So we got to back up and go left. Well, the freaking a-hole behind us didn't want us to back up or something apparently, so he's sitting here honking his horn, and Billy's trying to direct Regina, you know, so she doesn't hit anybody. And I turn around and I see Billy like yelling at this dude.
I was not in the mood.
It's kind of funny seeing Captain Kirk yell at some other nerd in a car.
Yeah, actually during this confrontation, I had the video camera on me. Why, I don't know. The video camera operating guy, cameraman should have been doing it.
Imagine Captain Kirk trying to back up the Enterprise and you got Worf over there honking at him.
I have no problem at all beating somebody who's smaller than me. That's just the way game chasing go. What is up with the parking here?
We had to park across the street, over the river, in some field, muddy. We almost got stuck. Luckily, 4-wheel drive action kicked in and F mud. Ain't got nothing on Game Chasers.
All right, with the obstacles of the mud and the mouthy dorks out of the way, it's time to make our way into the building. Yeah, this place is really, really cool. A lot of people in costumes, a lot of cosplay going on. It's just like any other sci-fi convention, I suppose.
Whenever we're out looking for games, you know, we're old school. We always look out for Ninja Turtles, Transformers, G.I. Joe, you know, Thundercats, He-Man, things like that.
There's a lot of cool stuff here. Unfortunately, it's all overpriced.
We walk up on this dude with pretty good little stash of games.
Finally, there's somebody here selling some games. So like a couple box full, and they all seem pretty rare too. They all seem like they're hard to find.
Fucking meathead.
Oh, Jatone.
Yes, finally, Final Fight 2. Been looking for this.
I'm out on 15. If you, it's you if you want.
What about 10?
I'd take it for 10 in a heartbeat.
These are all the games you have?
Okay.
I want to ask you about that one.
Which one? Final Fight 2?
No, the Marvel.
Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom.
And the Mega Man.
Okay. The Marvel vs. Capcom I do for 30, and To Mega Man X4, that's actually still sealed, but I'm only doing that for 14 right now. So
Okay.
yeah.
Are these the prices on these?
I could come down to 10 on the Final Fight 2.
10 on the Final
I
Fight
could
2?
do 10 on the Final Fight 2. The Adventure Island, that is the third one is kind of tricky. I don't see a lot of copies of those, but I'd still do it for 20. So yeah, you know, that's probably the best I could do on those.
Okay.
If you're planning on getting all 4 of them, maybe?
I'm thinking about it. I mean, what kind of deal can you give me on all 4?
I could do like 65 for all 4.
For all of them?
Yeah.
60. Cash money.
All right. Sounds good to me.
$60.
All right.
That'll work.
We paid $60 for a Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Final Fight 2, Mega Man X4, Factory Sealed, and Adventure Island 3. I think that's it.
We're going around the exhibit hall a few more times. There's only one person selling games. I think it's time to start harassing some celebrities.
What do you want him to say?
Just say, yeah, that's all you have to say.
We had this plan to sit out in the hallway and wait on Leonard Nimoy. And for lack of a better term, sabotage him as soon as he walked down the hallway. We waited there a good 30 minutes or so. And then they announced that they were towing cars where they told us to park. So we had to take off because we weren't walking. I'll be damned. I'm not walking in 100-degree heat.
Probably gonna go ahead and just get on out of here, especially since they're towing cars.
Star Trek sucks.
Star Trek's all right.
No, you know what I'm gonna have to do?
Actually,
I'm
you
gonna have to
know
go
what?
home. I have to go home and have a Star Wars marathon because I'm being.
To cleanse yourself?
Yes.
All right, we're going to an arcade auction.
So I'm opening up a bar, and me being a gamer, I want some arcade cabinets in my place of business.
Apparently this place, you can find arcades for under $50.
I'd like to have a main machine, maybe a Pac-Man, so I'm super stoked, ready to go and come back with something good. My favorite arcade game franchise is Tekken. Nothing else compares. DOA, Soul Calibur sucks. It's all about Tekken. I actually won a Tekken tournament at GameStop for Tekken 6. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one. There was nothing like going to an arcade and having 10 dudes around a machine. There's nothing like that.
My favorite arcade of all time has to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The 4-player one, back in the day, it was just amazing. I remember just begging my parents, begging my friends' parents to take us to go play that game.
It's not a rodeo place. What is wrong with y'all today?
The arcade auction is supposed to be going till 9 o'clock.
We get here, it's a little bit late, about 6 o'clock. Parking lot looks just a little bit empty for hundreds of arcade units. Got a bad feeling about this.
I knew we should have been here earlier.
Nonetheless, trying to stay optimistic. We go in, ask the receptionist where the auction's being held. She says, down the hall, take a right, I don't know, whatever. She gives us directions, we go. We're not seeing any people, not hearing any noise. So now I'm really starting to get a bad feeling about this. We go down to the end of the hallway. We turn in the room where this grand auction is, and we missed it. The thing is over.
We arrive here at 6 o'clock expecting auction, and that ain't happening, obviously.
We were really prepared for this event. We actually had two cameramen on this one. Of course, just like everything we ever try to do around here, somebody drops the ball. And in this case, somebody decided that they were gonna show up 7 hours late, okay? And basically put everybody behind schedule. I'm not gonna say who it was other than to say it was a cameraman.
We got the freaking biggest worthless freaking crew that I've ever freaking seen. We got one guy shows up 4 hours late, one guy that doesn't show up at all, another guy who says F it, hands off the camera to one of the hosts of the show and starts looking at video games himself, and another guy who after 5 minutes of freaking standing up is breathing so damn hard we think we gotta take him to the damn hospital. What the hell is going on here? Shit! And everyone's laughing about it. Ha it's real funny. God.
My name is Captain Kirk. And I'm here on my spaceship.
You sound more retarded than Forrest Gump, dude.